Hello and welcome back to another video. It is the 4th of December today, so let's get polybridging. We are on the swings and round, swing and back. So this seems like an interesting level. So first we have to get A to A. Yep, A to A and then C to C with a hydraulic in between. So currently for A, the thoughts are just dropping it there. I'm not sure how much of a good plan this one here is, but it's my idea. So now if we just quickly bring this all in, and I'm going to turn down this music a bit. I know it's not too loud for you, it's just really loud on my side. There we go. And put that there, as well as doing triangles for support and, I don't know, triangles. We do a lot of triangles in Polybridge. They should just rename the name to Triangle Game. Okay. That was really anticlimactic. I think C will be easy. Well, and I know I am probably on completely the wrong idea, but now I've started, I almost just want to drop it there. And now this is where we have to put some form of thought and effort in. And I'm guessing the fact that we don't have the biggest budget, this probably won't be what we can do, but we'll try it anyway. Also, if this stands up, will that stop our other car going through? No, it'll still work. I haven't changed anything, so why that doesn't work now, I don't know. Okay, interesting. So because we've made it stronger, the bridge there doesn't work. Polybridge, it's a game of just frustration. But okay, so continuing to work on that, let's start putting in this wood here and seeing if we can help get C across. Also, the biggest question is, does this put us completely over budget? If it does, we then need to find a new solution. But I'm hoping that this works as an idea. But by the looks of it, it might not. There we go. And now it's also... That's no way that's going to hold. Alright, maybe. Oh, I didn't mean to click off. Let's speed this up by a tiny bit. I don't have the patience otherwise. Come on. No, you should have flipped around. Be a good car. There we go. You normally want cars to be strong and stable. Yeah, there we go. Bam! We did it. And we're on the budget. I think that is one of the best levels we have done. And it only took us 4 minutes. These levels always take us longer than 4 minutes. Which means this one's going to be a hard one. 7 pieces of road. What do we do with 7 pieces of road? Unless we have to drive up to the hot air balloon and then bounce the car. Oh no. So we could probably actually do that. Well, we'll work it out. Let's try it. Again though, tiny budget for trying to do the impossible. Unless... This is just trying to work out what is even possible. Can we hit the first basket? Okay, interesting. Okay. I'm just sort of wondering what would happen doing what. So it's just sort of like trial and error in a way. That was interesting in itself. It's just the way the rope breaks. So let's just try lower the bridge a bit more then. Or at least to as much as we can. So it doesn't... can't make it go down too much. But I suppose that won't hurt too much. Doesn't look like it won't be enough to hold it. But at least now we have spots to help make it stronger. It has it support in a few places. And then we just need to go over it in wooden triangles maybe? See, I don't take a look at the levels off camera. Polybridge is a game that I only play as you record it. Like Minecraft I play just all the time on my own, off like, on other worlds and other servers. Polybridge is something I don't really do otherwise. Which is why last time I played this was, well, last December. I think we're onto something. Because from there, it did almost make it. So then, is there some small jump we have to do? Why did it crash? Oh, it hit the hot air balloon. Well, we'll just quickly chop off just this end here. Let's help it go down. There we go, that looks about right. And now we'll also continue with these wooden things. Triangles, wooden triangles. I don't know why I lost the words then, so I just said things. You all knew what I meant anyway. And there we go, and... oh, there's that other hot air balloon in the way. There's not much we can do about that. Unless we take this last bit of road. We then put the last bit of road... oh, we can't. It might be like hence the swing sort of thing, so... We have to make a swing. Okay, idea-wise, I don't think I'm far off. But I don't think I'm right there either yet. What about we did something like that, and then also made a wooden triangle? Maybe it's too high? It hits that hot air balloon first. There's a chance that we might just need to sort of move this whole thing along a bit. Maybe that was too far moved? Because it hits there. If we took out a second bit of road, would it still make it over there to hit it? No, not really. So maybe it sort of has to do a jump? So we also have very limited resources. And then I'm going to use some rope. I'm going to hold it to that hot air balloon. Or not, we are completely out of money now. So, we're just going to have to somehow get it to work. We have no more road, so we can't fill in the rest of that gap. Because it would, I think it would work. Out of curiosity, if we just got rid, if we just cut that, and I placed it over there, how far does the car go on its own? Not very far at all. Okay, well now we will just cut that, and we will put it back to where it needs to be. Because there's some rope here, could we somehow get the... No, okay, so we can't get the... I don't know. Could we somehow get this to swing out? Cheers. I'm sort of wondering, the name of this level is Swing and something. Let's delete all of this first, so we increase our budget. Because I've got the feeling we have to somehow swing the road across, or swing the car across. But how we would go about doing that, I don't know. Unless we have to... It's an interesting level, because it's not a normal level. I'm not sure if it exists, I'm going to Google it after this. But an engineer play Polybridge? That could be quite entertaining. It's ironic in a way. The first level, we took 4 minutes with the intro to do. This level has taken us 10 minutes just to work out roughly what we think we need to do. So I'm going to cut, and I'm going to keep trying different bits of ideas, maybe do a time lapse, but you'll see in a second. So, see you in a second. Okay, so is some logic here. So the whole idea is that the car lands, which it does. Oh no, we can't just pause it, can we? Oh no, we can. So the car lands, that set of ropes there then break, I was pointing at my screen, you can't see my hands, these set of ropes here then break, and then this should swing along, but staying as flat or vertical until it gets to about here, where then we just build a second one. But my only other idea is if we delete all of this rope, could we almost like use it as a box so it will just balance itself out to be this shape? So it lands. It sort of then rotates upwards. So we somehow have to turn it from this shape to being like that to keep the car actually in it. I don't think this extra steel here is needed. So it's almost like then a pod for the car. That then the car can stay in. Then it breaks, and then that doesn't really work. So I am really stuck with this, and we have spent quite a while on this. So I think it was time to do a workshop level, and say we got one successful one done, and then this might be another day. I'm going to quickly do cut and think about how this level could work a bit more though. Okay, so my idea there is... that actually idea doesn't work, I haven't finished building it. But we then just get the car to... let's put... yeah, we get the car to just miss the hot air balloons completely. So we just then use, well, basically rope to just keep them up. I don't think this will work, but we'll find out in a second. Oh yeah, last bit of a road. And it jumps, it makes it onto the bridge, but then it falls. Right, need to quickly delete that bit of road and replace it. Can't afford steel, can we afford a bit of wood? Okay, let's try this. Okay, close one. I think we're probably getting more onto the right lines. So I would love it if there were like some hinters if you get really stuck. But there aren't any in this level. If you get too stuck, you got to go to their Wikipedia page. But I would like for a few more minutes to try this out. This might be a slightly longer one, which is okay. Because okay, so we do actually have to attach it to this one as well somehow. I'm sure these two don't actually need to be made out of steel. I'm sure they can put up with... there we go. And we also then need to... a bit of rope going into there. And then do need to stop it moving too far away from... these levels keep getting worse. And then a bit worse. And worse. And I really don't know why. I think it might be time to Google it. How long have we spent? We have spent 23 minutes in total in this video for me, which means it's more like 18 for you, or 20 for you. Yeah, about 18, 17 for you, but that's a long time for one level. So, quick cuts, there was a quick cut there, and I have opened up the Wikipedia page on my phone, so let's build it. Well, no, this isn't the Wikipedia page, this is another page. I thought it was going to be the Wikipedia page that loaded up. But it looks fairly easy. And if it is as easy as this picture's showing, it will make me look really silly. So that should apparently hold, which it does. And then from here, it was one piece of steel. And then two. Or it was actually down a bit further, so it... There we go, and then they just had steel there. And then that was the solution, but the other thing is needs to be rotated a bit more, because they had it all the way around here. Right, so that doesn't seem to work at all, unless it's not, needs to be lower down. We can try. But I don't think none of that can go any further. Oh no, it does sort of catch it. And then it should land where the rock is, according to this. And this is also flat. So that might give it a bit longer to extend to. Okay, so let's try this. So just moving bits and bobs around. We're going to time-lapse the rest of this, so watch it in super speed. This is everything. Something that really didn't work. Like, that failed terribly. It's not even that was nearly successful, that was just it straight out didn't work. But the fact that we've managed to make it that far with the car gives me a bit of hope that we might be able to solve it. It landed, but we're out of money. Which, I wonder that's if we've built it too high. we build this a bit lower down, which also gives us more money to work with. If then we could... Hmm. Something I've noticed about the time-lapse music I've chosen is you go from like really calm Polybridge music to, or at least last episode, something really loud, and then back to this really calm Polybridge music. Let's take a look at what we're doing next week, because we're not doing it today. So A to A, so we need to get both of these cards to there, and then down to there. We need to get this card down to there, and down to there, and do we have any access to hydraulics? A, then O, so it needs to go to A, then C, then E? This looks like this could be a hard level. Well, we'll try it tomorrow. So, happy 4th of December, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.